we can forget at our peril that the Q&A is part of our presentation and we need to be properly prepared for it. Find out why in today's show. Welcome back to year 6 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaegyo is the translation of Japan Sales Mastery. My latest book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, and the Japanese translation is Training de Okane o Muni Suru no wa Yamimashou. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are here to win in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 289, Handling Audience Incoming Missiles. So let's get going. We've probably all been on the receiving end of it or have been a witness to it. The presentation is completed, after which comes the questions. Some are fact-finding, some seek clarification, while some are just plain really nasty. Perhaps the question is not trying to be mean, but the result is the same. All eyes in the room burn a hole into you, the speaker, as everyone breathlessly waits to see how you are going to handle this incoming missile that is thinly disguised as a question. Some presenters splutter, nervousness sapping intellectual and verbal powers, while some give such a pathetic response we can see their credibility sail right out the window as they speak. Some get angry, assuring everyone there that they are not fit for higher responsibilities because they clearly cannot control their emotions. Do these questions come up? Yes. So there's no point imagining that we won't have to face the meeting room moment of truth. It could be from an ambitious colleague, elbows out, trying to push past you to get to the top job. It could be from a member of the board, totally underwhelmed by what you've said, or from a member of the audience who takes umbrage at your line of thinking. Do we usually prepare properly beforehand in the event that someone might decide to go after us? In 99% of cases, the answer is no. The missile catches us off guard, and we simply flounder. Trying to think on your feet when your brain is on fire from nervousness is very hard. We put ourselves in harm's way unnecessarily. This is an embarrassment that can be easily fixed. Here are a few steps that will trounce your rivals, diminish your adversaries, and show everyone what a true professional you are. Most preparation prior to any presentation generally focuses on the content and not the delivery. Taking questions, by the way, is part of the delivery and not something tacked on to the main proceedings. When preparing a speech or presentation, we are in control of the direction. However, once the questions start raining down on us, sadly, we are no longer in command of the situation. The street fight has started and there are no rules. We have to recognize that reality. The first step before the meeting is to imagine what trouble may lie ahead. Who will be in the room? Who has a vested interest in seeing you go down in flames? Who are the potential troublemakers and their acolytes, possibly beavering away at creating problems for you? What have been some of the historical issues between your section and other parts of the organization? Will there be someone in the room still smarting over you getting his or her funding for last year's project? What are some of the current burning issues that have a lot of money or prestige attached to them that would invite someone to slice you up in front of the assembled masses? Is your topic likely to engage strong opinions opposed to what you have to say? Having identified the issues that are likely to become hot during the questioning period, let's design some positive messages. Henry Kissinger, former US Secretary of State, gave a great piece of advice once when announcing at a press conference, "Who has questions for the answers I have prepared?" It is an amusing display of raw honesty from a speaker, but also very smart. Rather than moving straight into damage control, which can often appear weak, squeamish, shifty, and dishonest, be ready to go onto the front foot. Be ready to put forward a strong, positive message about the benefits of what you are proposing. Have at least 2 or 3 of these up your sleeve for each issue that you have designated as potential trouble. Find out more. We come back from the break. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting or in a public environment. Be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience, everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the High Impact Presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Speaking in public means our personal and professional brands are on show. Let's make it a total success. Japan Presentations Mastery is the Bible for presenting in Japan. This is the most comprehensive collection of experience and insight on presenting that you will ever need. Don't work it out by trial and error. Buy Japan Presentations Mastery and learn how to be confident, clear, and persuasive. Buy Japan Presentations Mastery now. Welcome back. As a side note, be aware of your body language when doing this. Albert Mehrabian's book, Silent Messages, has become well known for noting the disconnection between what we say and how we say it. If the two don't match up, your message, your actual words, get lost, while 93% of everyone's attention is focused on how you look and the sound of your voice. Mehrabian's research concluded, for our message to get through, we need to be congruent with what we say and how we say it. Thus, a positive message needs positive body language, facial expression, tone of voice, and strength to back it up, preferably with a steely eye which glints with confidence. Even if you don't possess one of those, try to fake it until you make it, because no one in the audience will be aware of how you really feel. Focus on preparing 4 response options that will help to provide a strategy when questions come assailing you. 1. Immediately deny what others say when it is factually incorrect, misinformation, rumour, hearsay, or when you have been misinterpreted. Be strong, brief, and have clear evidence to support your denial. Number 2, admit you are wrong when there has been a misunderstanding or mistake. This is disarming and leaves the questioner with nowhere to go. The wind has been drained from their sails. You look honest and reliable. Number 3, reverse negative perceptions by turning them into positives. For example, when dealing with competing priorities within the organization, you might say, I understand that going through this reorganization is costing us a lot of time right now. The fact that we are dedicating this time now to the issue should save us all time later by having a more efficient structure. Number 4, explain in more detail by providing further background and facts. The reason behind a decision or a position is often news to the other party who may not have the same grasp of the details as you. Give them more context of why you believe what you believe. Now, here is a vital piece of the puzzle about how we start the process of dealing with nasty questions. The distance between our ear and our mouth is way too short. We blurt out the first thing that comes into our mind when we encounter trouble. We need a verbal cushion to slow down the response process. Our first response is rarely our best one, so delay our full response slightly. We can do this by paraphrasing into neutral terms what someone else has just said. This has a double benefit because you are now in control of the language of the question and you have given yourself some thinking time. The question might be, is it true the company is going to start firing people next month? Your paraphrase might be, the question was about future staffing. This takes the bite out of the incoming missile. Other cushions might include phrases such as, many people we have talked to have expressed similar concerns. That is an important issue. Let's focus on that for a moment. And thank you for bringing that up so we can address it now. Our brains work very fast, so we only need 3 or 4 seconds interregnum to get to a second or third response option, which will always outshine and outperform the first bluster that comes straight out of our mouths. Calm, considered, pre-planned responses, cushioned for effect, and delivering positive messages in a confident manner will disarm any nasty boardroom big bosses, enemy colleagues, wannabes, riffraff, and general hoi polloi pirates who are trying to scuttle you. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 290, we are talking about questioning skills genius. So, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.